In this video, I'm going to go over how all of the different attributes work, starting with damage and the offensive attributes. Now, I'm currently running a mage build, so all of the modifiers are going to go towards magic damage. The way in which the magic damage is calculated is the exact same way which the agility and strength damage is also calculated. So even though I'm using magic as an example, the same logic will apply to your agility and strength builds. There are 4 attributes which are going to affect your overall damage. The most basic attribute is going to be your skill points here. As you level up, you'll have the ability to put skill points into one of 3 attributes: strength, agility, or intelligence. Intelligence is the magic skill that I'm using at the moment. So this stat here is going to be the base damage stat, which can then be modified by 3 other things. Those other things are going to be the damage boost. Now you'll get damage boost mainly from your weapons. As you can see here, I get 33% damage boost, which is going to go on top of my intelligence stat, which is 193 at the moment. Then you have the base damage boost, which adds an additional number to the damage output of the offensive attributes category here. And then finally, you have a damage modifier as well, which again just adds an additional modifier onto those base stats. So as you can see, I have 196 here. And because of these modifiers, that gives me an output damage of 581. So if I attack one of these orcs here, you'll see that the damage should be, yep, there you go, 581. The next attribute that we need to cover is attack speed. Attack speed is very, very simple. The more attack speed you have, the faster you shoot. If you look at the moment, I'm only shooting this fast without any attack speed bonus. If I put on some armor, that will increase my attack speed to 31%. You can see that I'm shooting a lot faster. There are 2 different types of damage which you can deal on an enemy. You've got your base damage and then you've got critical damage. Now, critical damage normally will give you an extra 50% damage boost unless you have a critical damage increase modifier. You've got 2 critical damage stats here. You've got your crit rate, which is going to be the percentage chance you have of landing a critical shot, and then the crit damage is going to be the amount of extra damage you do over that initial 50%. So if I attack an armored orc here, you see critical damage shot, normal damage, normal damage, normal damage. Now, critical damage also works with your abilities. So if I fire again with my ability, see normal damage, normal damage, normal damage, critical, normal, normal, critical. Armor penetration and armor go hand in hand, so I'll explain both attributes at the same time. The higher your increase in armor percentage means that the higher the reduction in damage you're going to get from all incoming attacks. Armor penetration percentage just decreases the effectiveness of this armor stat. So you can hit through armor basically. HP steal is exactly what it says on the tin. When you deal damage, you'll heal yourself. If I fire a shot here, there you go. See, I've healed. If I take damage, fire a shot, heal, fire a shot, heal, fire a shot, heal. Really simple. The mana steal works in exactly the same way as HP steal. Whenever you deal damage, you're going to regen your mana. Because I have a high magic level, my mana regenerates naturally anyway. But whenever I hit an enemy, I'm going to get an additional 13 mana added. So if you look, whenever the damage hits, I get a little bump up of my mana. Right, it's time to move on to the defensive attributes. They're pretty self-explanatory. Your max HP is shown here. Again, it's the maximum amount of HP that you can have. Your HP regen is the amount of HP that's going to regenerate per second. Your mana here, now this works for abilities. So you can buy abilities from the armorer, or if you can't afford them, you can buy them in the trading guild. Now, the abilities here are going to cost mana to use. So say I want to use this firebolt here, it's going to cost me 130 per shot. And as you can see, my mana is healing pretty quickly here. And that's because I have a mana regen buff on as well. The move speed, pretty self-explanatory. It's the speed at which my character can move. I've already explained armor. Now, block chance is the chance that an incoming damage is going to be reduced. Now, that damage reduction can be random. It can be 1% all the way up to 100% of incoming damage reduced. Now, that's going to increase the higher your block chance percentage is. Dodge chance is the chance an incoming attack is going to be completely mitigated, so 0 damage dealt. You mainly get dodge increases from agility armor. All of these stats are going to be increased or decreased depending on the armor that you're wearing and the weapon that you have, so make sure you experiment with all different types of armors to find out the best combo for you. One other thing that's important to note is that putting points into these basic attributes is going to affect some of the defensive and offensive attributes. So if you see that I level up my strength skill, you see that my max HP and my HP regen are going to naturally increase. If I increase the agility skill, it's going to increase the attack speed bonus, and it's also going to increase the move speed. And if I increase the intelligence skill, it's going to increase my mana, and it's going to increase my mana regen.